Are you a coach who's caught in the delusion of high fees? This is business mistakes that coaches make, number 7. And this one I see a lot. I see it with new coaches and I see it with established coaches, and I've been caught in it myself. It's the delusion that if you have high fees, it shows your worth as a coach, people will respect you more, and you're more likely to get clients because they think of you as being professional. It's a load of crap. Now, so many coaches, new ones and established ones, have these high fees. If you look at their websites, you look at what they're sharing on social media, it appears that they're successful, but actually they're struggling. They're not making money. They haven't got many clients, and they're caught in this delusion. I had it. I had it for like a year. When I was starting out, I just picked a figure of 1,100 for 3 months when I began. Now, no particular reason for this, except, actually the reason was because I'd been paid it before. And so I'm like, well, I've done years of training, even though this way of coaching was new to me, I'm like, that's what I want to get paid for it. And there's no problem with getting paid what you want, it's just, it took about a year for me to start getting paid that because I held off so much. And in fact, I had an Olympic athlete say no because it was too high. Whereas actually, if it had been a bit lower, I could have, had an experience of coaching that person, which who knows where that would have led. But I kept that out of my life because I was deluded by thinking it was to do with the worth of my coaching. And fees have nothing to do with your worth. As a coach, as a human being, fees are just a way of deciding what you want to get paid and then getting paid it. And there's just a reality that the higher your fees, the longer on the whole it's going to take to get people to pay you at that. And there's something else as well. When your fees are too high and there's an incongruence inside of you. And what that means is that when it comes to proposing to your potential clients, there's an uneasiness in the way you do it, which comes across in your energy, which means you're more likely to get them saying no in the first place. And if you're a coach who's not got many clients or who's not coaching many because you've got these high fees, you're not really a coach. You're a wannabe coach, or you're a failed coach, which many end up going and getting jobs because they fail, because they get caught in this delusion of high fees. And then there's another problem, because when you get trapped in this high fees, it's like, well, then you get caught in, well, I can't lower my fees because what will that look like? It won't look like anything. The reality is you choose your fees, you can have anything you want. It's better to have lower fees and to have lots of clients who pay you money and you get to help than it is to have higher fees and an empty coaching business. Now, myself, last year, at the end of last year, my fees had been increasing because I'd had lots of clients and it was growing in momentum. So by the end of the year, my fees it was 4K for 3 months and 6.5K for 6 months. That's what they were then. Now, this year, the first few months, I didn't coach many new people at all. Very sporadic, and a lot of my clients from last year were ending. And so there was a time when I actually cleared out most of my clients. And so what I did, I just dropped my fees. I reduced my fees to 2K for 3 months and 3.5K for 6 months. And that's where they are. This is for one-on-one coaching. And that's where they are at the moment. And they're staying that way until I want to increase them. When I have a full practice, I will increase them again. And I feel good with that. The thing is, there's no limits to how quickly you can increase your fees. It's not because it's not related to your worth or your abilities as a coach. Now, what I would say, when it comes to setting your fees, make damn sure that the fees are less than you feel that your abilities are. Your ability to impact someone needs to be way above any fees that you have set. Otherwise, you're going to need the energy. There's a horrible energy that comes across when you're proposing to potential clients. So always keep your fees lower than your expertise, and and the thing is, when you're coaching lots of people, you're working with lots of clients, guess what? You become damn great at what you do, and you walk through the world knowing your impact, and it makes it easy to increase fees if that's what you want to do. There's no saying you have to. You can literally, as a coach, we can coach any way we want, any fees we want. It's a beautiful entrepreneurial, creative business, and we get to set the rules. We create the rules. So don't get caught in this delusion of thinking your fees have to be anything, comparing to other people, because most of the time you'll be comparing your delusion to their delusion anyway. So rather than that, focus on being damn good at what you do, helping a lot of people, and growing your business sustainably on a foundation of being damn amazing at what you do. So check in with yourself. Are you deluding yourself with your fees at the moment? Is it time to reduce them? To bite the bullet, reduce them down, and start getting lots of people saying yes to your coaching. Take care.